Hi everyone, welcome back to ThaiProp 101, and it's me again, Valen from DWG Malaysia.
And I'm Brian, also from DWG Malaysia marketing team. For today's topic, we'll be discussing on property investment in Bangkok, Thailand. So Valen, you've been to Bangkok. You've had the privilege of going there for training. Tell me about Bangkok. How's the property market like in Bangkok property? Yeah.
Well, depending on the client preference, there are property that it's suitable for everyone. Let's just start with the tourism hotspot, like Phuket, Pattaya, or maybe even Krabi. Then we have properties located in suburbs where all the local Thais lives, which is like us. Okay, most of us prefer to live in the suburbs and still able to enjoy the easy access to the city center and all the amenities that we want. And lastly, we have property investors who focus in property market opportunities, for capital gains and also rental yield within the Bangkok city center, where the property price have doubled or maybe even tripled over the past decades, especially for those properties that is very close to the BTS station. So coming back to your question, Brian, why Bangkok? It's because Bangkok is being one of the cities in the Southeast Asia that you can still buy a property within a budget of 1 million ringgit, and yet it's still able to fetch you a very healthy return of investment.
Okay, so what you're saying is Bangkok has the most potential for property investment in terms of ROI, like capital gains and rental yield. But then doesn't places like Phuket or Pattaya have a great property investment value as well? As from what I know, these places are tourism hotspots, hot markets for short-term rentals like Airbnb that can generate some serious cash. What do you have to say for this point?
Yes, you are right, but there are also two main reasons why we are not investing into this type of location. The first one is definitely the risk of investment. So tourism hotspots are always great investment opportunity, but if your property that you invest is heavily dependent on tourism, then it might not be that stable, as tourism is always seasonal. Okay, and imagine if you own a property in the city center whereby your source of tenant it's not only coming from tourism, but it's also local Thais and also expatriates. Then second, which is the growth of the property price. Those prices that is located in the beach area are almost half of the price that we have it in the city center. And yes, definitely it will be more affordable, but then the price has remained stagnant and also staying flat over the past decades, which right now I think their selling price is going at about 50 to 60,000 Thai baht per square meter. And meanwhile, property prices near to the city center, which is closer to Bangkok Siam, have doubled and also tripled. And then just an example, a decade ago, the same property that is actually selling at 100,000 Thai baht per square meter, and now it increased to 200,000 Thai baht per square meter. And some of the property that it's located very near, especially those are the walking distance to the BTS station, it already increased to 300,000 Thai baht per square meter already.
Okay. First point, risk of investment. Investing in Bangkok property market is more reliable due to multiple sources of industry, people working there to support it. Okay, noted. Then coming down to point number 2, growth of property prices. Bangkok property prices have doubled or tripled over the past decade. Nearer to BTS, more valuable. Okay, noted. But 300,000 Thai baht per square meter, converting it back to Malaysia, that's about 3,600 per square feet.
Yes, in fact, the property prices and also in terms of the return of investment in Bangkok, it's a different ball game when we compare it to Malaysia.
And yet, DWG is still investing into this property market. Okay, How do property investors make money? What's the logic or numbers supporting this? Shoot me something.
I mean, that is a $1,000,000 question. I mean, let's just look at the population. With over 10 million people living in the city center, which is the Bangkok. I mean, this is not even including expats. Then the property price simply reflects on the demand and space which is within the city. This also demonstrates the spending power of people living in Bangkok, where they can actually just able to rent a studio unit, but with the pricing of 5,000 ringgit per month.
5,000 for
Yes.
studio, okay.
So how to make money in Bangkok property market? It's always the same how we make money in other property markets, which is definitely through rental yields and also capital gain. Then, according to this Thailand property website, which is the DD Property, okay, for most of the Thai people are not ready to buy a home because only 25% of them have the enough save up to actually pay the down payment. So hence those people who live in the Bangkok, also including the expats, then they will rather choose to rent in the city center, which also reflects into a stronger demand when it comes to rental market. Also, I mean, due to the minimum wages increase, the higher construction material costs, and also other factors, the property price increased by at least 5% to 10% year on year, and it had happened for the past decades, especially for those that is very near to the BTS station, which is something that the local Thais and also expatriates heavily dependent on in the city.
Okay, so it sounds kind of familiar to the Malaysian market, to what we're dealing with, but with just different numbers, bigger numbers, is that right?
Yes, and also no, because if it's the same, I mean, we will just continue to invest into Malaysia property market. I mean, why do we even have to go through the hustle to invest in other country? So first thing, I mean, to invest into Thailand is because we are very confident towards that country, how the economy goes, how the government run the country, then it reflects on a very healthy in terms of return of investment. And I think more importantly, it's also to hedge against the depreciating of MYR. And for those clients who actually invest with us, like 10 years ago, they have already doubled and also triple their investment since they enter the market 10 years ago.
Okay. Let me think of a headline. Invest in Bangkok property market to get rich.
It's a good one.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure people will buy that. Okay, what's the property demand like in Bangkok? What houses do people buy or rent? What should I be advertising to the audience that it's a great property market to buy?
I mean, in Thailand, it is a common trend for local Thais to actually own two different homes. And one, it's a family home where they will use to live with the family during the weekend. And another one, they actually call it a working weekday home. This is just a place that they rent to stay nearby to their workplace during the weekday. And as for the weekend home that is located in the suburb, normally the property price is actually going at about 60,000 Thai baht per square meter, and it's something that they can buy it with affordability and also comes with a bigger space.
Okay, 60,000 Thai baht square meter. Before I jump into that, suburbs, you're referring to places like Subang Jaya and the capital city center where we're talking about like KL, Kuala Lumpur, right? Okay, so 700 per square feet, that's still something I cannot afford, but please continue.
I mean, due to the insane of the traffic jam that they have in city center, I mean,
how insane?
Usually a short distance like 4 to 5 km during peak hours, it can jam up to 2 hours. Yes, I mean, please don't ever complain the jam that we have it in KL again. And definitely it's because of their petrol prices. It's also almost double compared to what we have here. So hence, with the cost and also the time that they have to struggle to travel into the city center to work, in fact, they will rather to rent one unit that is very near to their workplace. Okay, and the studio unit or maybe even one bedroom unit will be one of the most popular option for them to rent.
Thank you for watching another episode of ThaiProp 101.
If you are interested to know more about Thailand property investment, Bangkok property market, or anything about Thailand properties, please do check out at our website, which is dwgmalaysia.com.
And if you like this episode, please click on the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. Till next time,
Bye.